If you thought fitness is gonna be too easy, well, you are wrong. Hey there, my lovely glammies, it's your girl Anusha here, and welcome back to my channel. So guys, I'm going at a pretty different pace today because obviously I did my makeup, I'm all ready. Today is going to be quite different because I'm going to be starting to discuss with you my workout journey of how I stayed fit during this whole quarantine, during these whole 5 years since I was 12, how I actually developed my state of fitness and just, staying in constant motion of how I survived through these years. So today I'm going to be telling you a fun fact today, guys, that I am a huge foodie. Obviously, it's part of my nature as a Taurian. I'm a Taurus, obviously. I'm born on the 8th of May, 2003, which makes me 17 years old. It's natural in my blood that I should be a foodie. So I can never live without my fast food, whether it is McDonald's, whether it is KFC, whether it is Domino's, whether it's any sort of fast food, I can never live without it because technically it's like in my blood, okay? Cholesterol is in my blood. So I'm just going to be telling you how I lost fat through all of these years, through all of these incredible, hardworking 5 years. From 12 years old all the way till right now, which is 17. So starting off with my first year of my training. So I was 12 years old when I realized that I was getting pretty overweight. I was a kid who had a weight of level of 43 to 48. So that was my regular weight. But then in the middle, I started to eat so many fast foods. I started to eat so many fatty stuff, mainly McDonald's chicken nuggets, McDonald's anything, literally. Like McDonald's milkshakes as well, and fries, and McFlurries, and I would just fill my blood with McDonald's, if you know what I mean. So one day I was like, standing and I was like, on my tab, and then my aunt took this opportunity to take a picture of me and then tell me that, oh my God, Anusha, you look so cute, as explained over here. Jesus. I cannot live with the embarrassment, and I was like, oh my God, am I this fat? Oh my God, I'm so fat. So then on, I started my journey first by drinking fruit juices first, because technically, I hate greens. I hate any sort of green vegetables, whether it is cucumber, cabbage, spinach, whatever that shit is. I cannot stand greens. I can never drink green juice, but my uncle is like, oh my God, Anusha, this is so amazing. You should, drink this because this is fat loss. And I'm like, no. Because I can't stand the disgusting taste of greens itself. So technically I was like, you know what, I'm going to be making my own diet plan of how I'm going to be staying fit throughout whatever years I'm going to be taking for myself to stay fit. So what I did was that I constructed a diet plan which only consists of one-time dinner. I would eat once, like a full, fills you up to the brim breakfast or dinner, and then I would just stay hungry. I would just starve myself the whole day. Not eating anything, I would just snack a little bit, like a packet of chips, like a 50-gram pack of chips, or I would just drink lots and lots of water, because water is the main reason that would slim down your waist. I mean, I don't know for some of you who who have a lot of experience in this fitness type of stuff, but I drink a lot of water just to make myself fit. And that has helped me so much. I'm telling you guys, it has helped me a lot. And to be honest, when I started drinking lots and lots of water, I stayed hydrated, my skin was fresh and dewy, and everything just improved. Like, it just sparkled, literally. Even my waist sparkled. And obviously when I was 12, I was a very amateur dancer. Obviously, I have told you many times that I am an active dancer. I dance my heart out, and I can never live without the fact that I can never dance. I have developed a professional style of dancing where I can actually choreograph my own songs, and I can actually improvise in the choreography of songs. So basically when I was 12 years old, I started at that time, so I didn't know exactly how to dance exactly, and all of it must have been like meshed up, and that created a whole mumbo jumbo of mess. But still, I just kept going. I was like, you know what, whatever move is coming into my mind, I'm just gonna be doing it, and I'm gonna be snapping my hips, and I'm gonna be dancing to any Hindi song. Yes, you heard it, I was an active dancer of Hindi songs mainly. So I would just be like, you know, I'm just gonna be copying whatever choreography they have in the video, and then I'm just gonna be like, putting it to practice every single day. So that's how my journey went. Now we're moving on to the second year of journey when I was 13 years old. Now when I was 13 years old, when I turned 13 on my birthday, obviously, this is my picture right here. So actually I was a lot fit than I was on when I was 12, but unfortunately I couldn't actually, like, you know, lose weight. I can only lose fat. And that was a big problem because obviously nobody wants a kid who was 55 kg. I'm just gonna be coming clean to you guys. I am a 55 kg teenager, 17-year-old. So my weight shifts from 54 to 55 sometimes when I don't eat that much and I work out constantly. My weight goes to like 54.90, which is close to 55, but still it's on the 54 level. So this is what my weight was, and when I turned 13, I still kept my dance in practice, but then I added some sort of like flips or jumps or, like, you know, a little bit of a splits, like a little drop and stuff, and carousels, and that would like create a little bit of a sense in my dance routines because I was kind of like, still I was amateur, but then I started to develop my dance skills year by year. And then at that time I started a exercise by Shanti, Hip Hop Abs, and I started that the first video and then I ended it because I couldn't actually find the time to work out that much. So I would just leave that and then I would just stick to dancing because dancing was what kept me going, and that would just keep me in shape because Hip Hop Abs, it was a good ab workout, but it wasn't that much of a help for me, so that's why I just, you know, quit it instantly. And as for my 13-year-old diet, obviously I kept my diet completely the same. I started eating a lot less than I used to, and that really, you know, got me in shape like instantly. And I was like, ooh, yay, I'm in shape, thank goodness. And obviously I drank lots and lots of water. I ate less fast food. I drank less cold drinks. Like cold drinks would be like a once or twice occurring in 1 week or 1 month, exactly. So this is how my diet would go. This is 13 years old. Now when 14 years old came, I was this. I gained a bit of a weight because I started eating McDonald's all over again. I ate cinema food, and that really like put a change in my weight, in my overall shape. I began to become like curvy, the curvy girl and stuff, and I wasn't that skinny curvy girl. My shape can only be defined as a skinny curvy girl. So that is exactly why I am really proud of my body, but at the same time I don't want myself to go out of skinny curvy. I don't want to go behind skinny curvy. I just want to stay skinny curvy. So at that time when I was 14, I became really bratty. I became very spoiled. Basically, it was a whole like mumbo jumbo at that time because I cannot stand anything that would go wrong against my own will. Because I was dieting, I wasn't eating that much. So that would exactly like put a change on your mood, and you would start to have mood swings. Basically, when you're starving yourself, you're hangry, like hungry and angry. So basically that's what happened to me. And yeah, my mom was kind of pissed off it. And yeah, And also at that time, I was doing hip hop abs all over again. Yes, I started hip hop abs because my uncle urged me to do it. He was like, Anusha, you gotta do this. You have to do this. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. So I started hip hop abs by Shaun T. I'm gonna be putting here. This is the whole thing that is here. Okay, I started doing the cardio, the dance, the abs workout, ab sculpt. I was just going according to the workout plan, and to be honest, it made quite a lot of change on my body. And I was like, ooh. I'm back to the same Anusha I was in 13 years old. So basically I was still dancing, but at the same time I was incorporating hip hop abs as well. And at that time I had braces, so also, I forgot to mention that my diet at 14 years old stayed the same completely, the one-time dinner, but things quite changed because I incorporated McDonald's as well. My worst enemy. Because I cannot live without McDonald's or KFC. At that time, I didn't used to eat a lot of KFC, but at that time, I would used to eat a lot of McDonald's. So I would used to eat a lot of McDonald's. I was a big McDonald's foodie lover, and I would just eat anything related to McFlurry or a sundae or chicken nuggets or fries or any other sort of stuff that was quite fatty, and that resulted in my whole shape change. Now we're moving on to year 4 when I was 15 years old. Now 15 years old was when I became professional, but at the same time I was 30% amateur when I was 70% professional. So I used to dance a lot, but then at that time I got a lot of sprains. I got into small accidents. Between 14 to 15 years old, I got into small accidents like breaking my leg or literally breaking my leg and pulling a muscle or pain in my hamstrings. Ooh. And I would just say that no pain, no gain. I'm just gonna do it. And at that time, I even started doing a lot of sports. I was very active in sports at that time when I was 15 years old. I got my braces off, got these perfect set of teeth at that time. And basically, I was really active in sports, in dancing, in anything that you can actually imagine. And I started to get in a lot of shape. I wore green shirt and pants with it, and I literally saw myself in previous pictures, right here. This is my birthday picture. This is what I look like at my birthday. So I was pretty shocked that I was skinnier than the 12-year-old Anusha that I was, and that was a huge go for me. And at that time, I was incorporating KFC with my home food. I would be one day if I'm eating home food, then the next day I'm gonna be eating KFC. But then at the same time, I'm gonna be doing vigorous dancing at that time. And also, on the same year, I got my first painful as hell accident. So as I was saying, my painful as hell accident was when I was dancing in my mid-years. We had this system called the mid-years where from the start of December till the end, we are having these assortment of exams. So I had 8 papers in total, 8 subject papers, which was English, Maths, Business, Pakistan Studies, Islamiyat, Accounts, and Economics. And what was the 8th one? Oh god, forget it. So basically I had these paper examinations, and basically what happened was that I was just dancing to a song named Sansatiya right here, and there's a step that is dun dun dun, chala 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 jump. So I wanted to replicate that exactly what she did, but in that process I broke my ankle, literally. Because I fell with 3 disturbing cracks that were and I fell really hard to the floor, At first I like laughed it off. Yes, I'm a big psycho. I'm a psycho. Yes, obviously. And at first I laughed it off, and then I started to get up. But then as soon as I like put pressure on my right foot, I got this on my left foot, but then I put pressure on my right foot, and then I started to feel that pain. And then I started crying. And then I called my aunt. At that time, my mother and my other aunt, they went to the dentist, while me, my other aunt, my nana, my nani, and my two uncles, us six all, we were at home. So I called them. I was like, please come up, please come up. I'm in pain a lot. And then as soon as I came upstairs, I made a lame ass excuse that I was just thinking about my exams, and then I didn't see where I was going, so my big toe, it got caught in the bedpost. And then as soon as I was like, I was tripping on my own foot, and then as soon as I like put pressure on my left foot, so I just, twisted it. I was a dumbass. But my uncle, my youngest uncle, he immediately guessed it that no, she danced. I am telling you all, she danced. I'm like, no, I didn't. And yeah, that was basically a very hard moment for me, because obviously at that time I had my exams, and it was a really hard thing for me, that how on earth am I gonna give my exams in this condition with a plaster on my leg. Now we're down to the 5th year, when I was 16, my sweet 16. I started to diet a lot. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna push myself and I'm gonna dance in heels. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention is that I danced in heels since I was 13 years old. So technically this was my 3rd year when I was dancing in heels. And at that moment, I became very skilled. I was a professional dancer by then. I was like, I'm just gonna be doing those spins in heels, like in my wedges. And I'm gonna be doing it in also 3-inch heels as well. And I'm gonna be seeing how I do it. And at that moment, I was pretty good at it. I was like, trying my best not to fall because of my left ankle that happened already. So I didn't want to cause further damage to it. So obviously I was pretty cautious about it. And also in Sweet 16, a lot of things happened. I was really overwhelmed by everything that I was facing with. And basically it was my best year. Like 16 was my best year. But then all things come to a very sad end. Also, I forgot to mention that at that moment when I was 16, when I turned 16, my aunt took this initiative that she would take me for kickboxing. Obviously, I love kickboxing. I love the fact of kickboxing because I love punching and kicking people's asses. And basically, I'm a big rebel. Come on. I'm like, what's up? And I would be like a good performer in kickboxing at that moment. Even though it was my first days, I still was really good at it. My trainer would say that to me. And basically I would even incorporate dancing with kickboxing, and then I would study at that moment. So studying takes a lot of your energy, and basically I've heard in a lot of researches that studying a lot might help you to lose weight. So those who are nerds, congratulations, you are forever skinny. And basically I am not that studious. Now we're coming to the last year, which is 17, our present year. Now during this whole year, before I turned 17, which was actually 16, I continued my kickboxing until March, until Miss Rona arrived in March fully in our country, which is Pakistan. And at that moment I started to cry a lot because that was the only way I could get out of the house. And I would be like, no, I'm gonna miss my kickboxing. But I never let it get to me. Why? Because I started to work out a lot. I kept my dance routine in place. I started working out like kickboxing from Pop Sugar Fitness. This was a kickboxing workout that I do. And I would also do like dance workouts by Pop Sugar again. I would do this, the Latin dance workout. This is my most favorite workout in the world because when I started doing this, I had so much fun. At first I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And then when I was in my aunt's room, when I was like cleaning her room, I cleaned her room and then I started doing this dance workout. And I was like, oh my God, this is so fun. This is really fun. And then I only stopped for water break until she said that, until the instructors told us to stop for a water break. And I'll be like, I don't want to stop, it's so amazing. That's how much of a bigger dancer I am. And during this whole quarantine, I stayed like really active. I started to do the dishes in the kitchen. I started to clean slabs. I started to clean the house along with my mom. I used to sweep the floors, and while she would like broom the floor. Also, I would like, you know, keep my dance workout in check. Like in general, I would always be like, you know, I just need to keep on dancing because obviously without my dance workout, I am nothing. Basically, this is how my mind works. Like, without my dance workout, I am nothing at all. Also, since I turned 15, my diet has basically stayed the same. I have gained weight and I have lost weight. I have gained fat and I have lost fat. And this is how my whole journey went. I gained weight from 43 to 54 in 12 years old, right here. And then I lost my weight until I got my obliques after 5 years of working my butt off. Thank goodness. I was like, oh my God, I got my obliques! Yee! I was like, I was literally over the moon that finally, after so much hard work, after a lot of dancing and stuff, I have finally got my obliques. Also, right now in the present, how I would stay fit is that I would always do like 30 minutes of dance in the morning when I would wake up for classes. Obviously, we have online classes. I'm in A-levels. I'm studying A-levels. So obviously, I would be waking up for online classes almost every day till Saturday. So basically, whenever I wake up in the morning, I am always like, you know, I'm just going to be dancing for like 30 minutes. Like non-stop vigorous dancing, like blah, like tick, 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 like that. And I wouldn't stop until I am done, until I'm like fully out of breath. And then I would also do a dance workout of 30 minutes again at night as well. This is how my workout routine will go. And this is how I retain my obliques. Who knew this is going to be so easy? Also, I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to stay fit without going on a very strict diet. Now, what I would do is that I would literally keep my fitness in check by eating only home foods. My nani makes the best homemade foods like chicken ka salan, korma, aloo gosht, vagara, 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 vagara. And I would literally eat that from Monday till Friday while drinking lots and lots of water, while snacking on mangoes. Obviously, we're having mangoes in Pakistan these days. So I always like dice my mangoes every single midnight. I would eat this as a midnight snack. While some people would think that eating mangoes in the midnight is not good, I would always think that midnight snacks of mangoes are the best. After eating that whole homemade food routine from Monday till Friday for exactly 5 days, then comes your cheat weekend where you can actually eat any sort of fast food. And I'm telling y'all, this happened to me exactly. If you like keep your workout constant and you keep on working out, even on like weekends, I still dance a lot for like half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the evening, the whole routine. And I would just make sure that I am in shape. Either I would keep myself in movement and I would just, you know, dance a lot, or I would just, you know, do my dance workout, the whole Pop Sugar fitness dance workout. So this is how I would do my whole workout regime of how I keep myself fit. Also, if you want more inspiration from my whole fitness routine, don't forget to check out Fash with Noosh, my Instagram account. I'll be putting the link down below. And check out my latest update of my fitness workout regime and how I stayed fit during this quarantine. Now that we have a treadmill, I have switched places from treadmilling to dancing, and that has kept me seriously fit throughout these whole quarantine days. So guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and write in the comments down below what you think I should be posting in my next YouTube video. As always, stay safe, stay fit, stay healthy, and make right decisions. Love you guys. Mwah.